Hey everyone, the Game Piece here. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to go over one of the more unique traits that has been added in the Kisiwa Patch. This trait is one of the most fun traits I think that has been added and one of the most fun to play in the game currently. So of course we're going to be talking about Deceit Aura. Now, Deceit Aura is a trait that is on the final evolution of Hoochik, that starter mental TEMTEM that you have an option of picking in the beginning of the game. Now guys, we'll be receiving that ability upon evolving with the starting ability Soft Touch from Hoochik. So if you have a Soft Touch Hoochik, it will be evolving into Deceit Aura Nagaise. Now, Deceit Aura functions in a very interesting way. The way it works is it will take the set turn order at the beginning of the turn and flip it on its head. So if you have a TEM that's going to be moving first, it will instead be moving last, and so on and so forth. So taking a look at Nagaise base stats, it does have some pretty decent speed. It's overall one of the more faster TEMs in the game, or at least on the faster side. So what you have to consider is that Deceit Aura doesn't just take into account your raw speed value, it also takes into play your priority value of the move that you'll be using. If you did not know, the priority of a move also determines the speed of that move and the turn order that that move will be going out on. So for example, let's take a look at some of those techniques on Nagaise here. The first one is Lullaby, and the second one is Psy Surge. These both have low priority, meaning that the speed value of Nagaise will be cut in half when it uses these moves. So you do have the option of using these moves in addition to training your Nagaise to be more beneficial in Deceit Aura, meaning not TV training it in speed, or also going after trying to get a 1 SV speed value Nagaise with Deceit Aura. Those are going to be beneficial in tournaments though, only because those will not have the auto scaling, but in the ranked in-game mode, they actually will have auto scaling, so you won't be able to unfortunately use the 1 SV speed value Nagaise. SV values determine the final value that you're capable of reaching with your TEMTEM, so the lower that SV value is, the lower the maximum value will be. So one other thing to keep note of when using Deceit Aura is it does proc on swapping out, so if you have Nagaise on the field and you do swap it out for another TEMTEM, Deceit Aura will still be activated and the turn order will still be inverted. However, if you do swap Nagaise in with another TEMTEM, Deceit Aura will not proc, meaning you cannot have Nagaise swap in from the back of your party in with a team member and have Deceit Aura proc on that same turn. Like I said though, the main thing to keep in mind with Nagaise and Deceit Aura is the speed values and priority values on all of your techniques. A lot of TEMTEM do have a low technique value to use that is pretty beneficial for them, that they otherwise would not be able to pull off faster. So Deceit Aura is a lot of fun to use, pulling off these slower moves faster and going first, and then also being able to use these TEMTEM in a different way. You don't necessarily have to build any speed, you can go for full bulk builds, pretty much the majority of TEMTEMs that you want to use with Nagaise, and then also utilize those low priority moves like I said, to really take advantage of Deceit Aura. Another thing to keep in mind when you are using Nagaise with Deceit Aura is that it does have the option of getting first turn banned, so you do need to have another option on your team if you do plan to use Deceit Aura, but I do want to make sure that people are aware of that, because Deceit Aura I have found gets banned a lot on the ranked ladder anyway. So that's just something to keep in mind, just have another plan in case Deceit Aura does get banned on your side of the field. But overall, I really do like this strategy. Deceit Aura functions very similarly to Trick Room in Pokemon. In the doubles, the VGC, that's a very popular strategy. So I have no doubt that this will be very popular in the months and years to come as they add more moves and TEMTEM that can take advantage of this. Hopefully they add some more TEMTEM that have this trait on it, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe they'll leave it on Nagaise to be somewhat of a signature trait. But like I said, we'll have to wait and see what happens in the future. I personally do hope that they add it to more future TEMTEM, because having the option to be banned out of using Deceit Aura altogether kind of feels bad. But really fun trait to use. I highly recommend checking out this TEMTEM if you had any sort of interest in Trick Room in the past for playing Pokemon, or if you want to use some of these slower TEMTEM and have a more bulky build. But it's a lot of fun to use. Definitely recommend, like I said. But that pretty much covers it for everything involving Deceit Aura. I really wanted to do this video highlighting this really cool ability. It's been a lot of fun to use, and my personally probably favorite team to use in the game right now as of the Kisiwa Patch. Really love utilizing some of those slower TEMs in combination with the slower moves, and kind of using the Deceit Aura to make some mind games up and play some tricks on your opponent a little bit. Hopefully you guys learned something if you did not know about Deceit Aura yet, and hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe for more TEMTEM content in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend.